Greetings everyone, it's Resler, and welcome, I'm not sure if I've done this before, but welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now this is a game that I've had for a while. If you're familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, you'll be familiar. I went ahead and got a character created, and we'll just jump in right now. And then I'll get to that in a minute, but there's a storyline issue because I have played the beginning part of this game, so let's get that done and then I'll come back on. After it loads, obviously.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Okay, there's a whole team of us who has to receive the title. So the question, why not just recognize the Stag Lord as Baron? The opening is to find a Baron, what do you gain for such generosity? What words can be expected Thursday? Okay, yeah. Why are you not just recognizing the guy?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
You're a halfling. I can crush you with my boot.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
Dwarf.
If I may please answer the question.
Yeah.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Okay. But yeah, there's gotta be something.
Don't ask stupid questions.
That-
Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around or whatever it is you do.
I will let you die on the adventure.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
So what we're beginning here?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Sounds good to me.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Fair enough.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Now it seems clear to me now.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow.
Oh.
For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Sounds good.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Let's see. You sure will. Just wait. We've got plenty of great feet of sword and me too. What do you want from me? Oh, that'll be nice.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Oh, here it goes.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow?
I want to kill him.
I think he's pretty obnoxious personally.
I want to kill
He
him.
appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown,
That's
or
the one- yeah.
whatever it is barons wear.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I don't like him.
Yeah.
I think you should be team leader.
Oh,
When
really?
I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Yeah. Wait, a book? What book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is?
What?
They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside.
Okay.
Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
Because bards are not usually useful in combat. So, continue.
And then I thought, I could be that bard.
Oh, really?
I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
What about the bard? I mean, the barbarian. She's kind of hot.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay, I guess that's that. Okay, so my cultivating source, blah blah blah. Okay, we have a long road ahead of us, but we all need to get good night's sleep. Fortunately, Lady Germany has gracious to give us each a bedroom in her mansion. I have to admit, I'm so excited that I won't be able to even close my eyes. Oh, this is the... Okay, well... Anyway, so yeah, this is Pathfinder Kingmaker. If you've played Dungeons and Dragons, or if you're familiar with it at all, Pathfinder is kind of based on it, so to speak, or is it, I guess, in a sense. There's a lot of rolls, dice rolls, so to speak, is where they're going with that, and that decides things in this. So your skills matter, and but your reflexes not as much. There are a lot of dice rolls that go on behind the scenes. So this is my character. That's me. And I think I will go... Yeah, so this is the prologue. I've gotten through the prologue, but beyond that, not very much, and there were reasons I didn't get further on. Now, I know Wrath of the Righteous came out, and I think that, from what I was able to read... Yeah, I got that. From what I was able to read on the store page about it on Steam, it seems like it follows up the events that happened in here. So I thought, well, I want to play Wrath of Righteousness, so I might as well play the previous game and take you guys with me. So let's exit this. I don't remember very much the beginning of this, mind you. So a lot of this is going to be new for me, along with a couple of things along with remembering a couple of things. Oh, hello.
Help! Help!
What's going
the
on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help.
Oh, snap.
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers, or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Ow. That sounded painful. Yeah, okay, let me control my guy. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, there is the dice rolls. Most of the game's mechanics are based on Pathfinder role-playing game system.
Is adjourned. No fear.
It pauses the game for... Okay, here we go. That was easy. I will collect your loot, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so let's open that door. Hold on. I want to see what's in here. I'm gonna collect all that. Okay.
I can see my destination.
I'm guessing some of these are the other adventurers as well, who just like were killed in their sleep.
The time for words has passed. You've made your choice. So it comes to
We're
this.
getting you out of our story.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
You're leading? Dude, you can't... Why was he summoned? He must have bought his way in, because those two guys... Yeah.
Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen land.
What is wrong with this guy?
Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Guess we'll go in here. Now this is about companions, yeah, selecting them and such. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Go
I'll just
there.
have to resort to brute force.
You'll
Serves
take
you
him,
right.
and you'll
Leave
take
this
him.
one to me.
Okay, go. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Can we retreat now?
You deserve
This
it.
was not supposed to happen.
No fear. You've made your choice.
Each character has a number of hit points when, yeah. So basically, they can die. But in the tutorial, if I remember correctly, I don't think I have death turned on, like where you will die. But I think the tutorial you have to everyone lives, like they don't die, like permanently. Loot everybody, collect everything that everybody has. Okay, let's go. Oh, there's a door. Let's open the door. Oh, there's the barbarian.
It's the end for you rats!
Get in there.
Time to practice my combat abilities.
Yeah, I got it.
Any last
Take
wishes?
him out.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Those are the type of people you're gonna need in the Stolen Lands, buddy. Sometimes I feel like they're gonna ask. Like if you ask nicely, the guy is gonna just. Oh my goodness. I don't think I can handle it. Fight that thing. Okay.
Focus on the goal.
Well, that's not gonna work. Let's go through this. Oh gosh, this door. Yeah. So there are things like skill checks. So can I get over this?
My expertise
Yes, I can.
prevailed.
And they
Just die already!
Combat is adjourned.
I'm writing you out a story.
So it comes to this.
This is where I step in.
Okay. The loot's getting pretty excessive, so we're gonna kind of be selective. We're not going into the armory. Oh, this way. Or this way. Yeah, we're not gonna open the armory we don't need.
I will guide.
Okay. Do we have to go through the armory?
Applause, please.
I can see my destination.
Okay. Ah.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
Well, that's all you, buddy. I need that key. Okay. Let's go. I hope that's the key at least. Yeah, okay.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
No, they weren't me, though.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
Okay, as much as I hate you, that is a valid question.
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal?
Sounds good.
All right. I'm undead.
Okay.
These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Fair enough. Okay.
How curious.
I need to concentrate.
Anything is
Cheat and
possible.
discernment.
Anything else? I see something. And Lindsay was called forth. Applause, please. Would you look at that? Adventurers call to
I'm
them.
just going to be going safely down this hallway the entire way.
Applause, please.
I also do have this game's version
Without a doubt.
Iron mode activated, right? By the way, it's called Last is Night mode. So if I die, it's yeah. Actually, if anyone dies, it's over. So it saves. It auto saves.
And then our leader charged forwards.
Onward.
Hey, wait for me!
Wretched things. Despicable.
We're not going into the cache. Okay. Do we have to go through this door? Wait a minute. Is there a code? Somebody tells me that these interact with each other in some way, shape, or form. Did that do it? Did that open a room? It did open a room. Oh. No, we're not going to go into that room. We're going to move on. I think we need to go out this door. Ah, no.
Advance!
They dare to attack me?
Unworthy.
Time to get my hands dirty.
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Tieflings are, from very much Dungeons and Dragons.
Brutus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
There you go.
Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling. I'm dying. I knew this expedition was doomed. Oh, Grotus, my vision darkens. That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right.
Just thinking.
It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Sounds good. No, we're really doing well as a party. Okay, let's move. Oh, formations, yeah. Let's not bother with that for now. Oh, actually, the formation we're doing right now is
There
working.
are many roads to success.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway. No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
Okay, this is where formations I think might come in handy. Or not, okay. Well, I guess we'll run through the fire. Looks like everyone in our party is healthy. Let's go. Okay, so our adventure started earlier, much more than we expected. The whole team had gathered in the Souls Lab. This one out by this no matter how he might have imagined himself. Jamandi Adori was waiting for us to get to the Mark II fire. Literally, as we approached the burning building, we 1. Drenched ourselves with buckets of water. 2. Tried to find a less dangerous passage. 3. Covered our noses and mouths before we rushed in. Let's say that. Prudence is the key to victory. Before moving through the fire, we thoroughly wet our clothes and hair. After that, before it was enough, we rushed inside. It's a good thing we had wasted time. After entering the building, taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. But we may not have planned to go on going back. If we come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were definitely one way to go. Continue. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered. The Rizzler suddenly threw the flames, what appeared to nothing useful. We made it to the hall. We leaned to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty, but now, with the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger. An armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful. Descending from the high spheres to help us poor mortals, she held up a burned, barely living guard in her arms. There are two more, she shouted as she passed by us. They are wounded. Help me pull them out. Her finger grumbled something. I was waiting for Meanwhile, Rizzler rushed to save the guards from the fire, yeah. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath. Thank you, that was truly noble of you, she said. And now let us rush to Lady Aldori's at. Ensuring the guards were rescued, we were relatively safe. We made our way to the hall, where the battle was already in full swing. So one of our characters, it said, was fatigued. Who's fatigued?
Keep your wits about you.
Is there like a character window? Oh, here we go. Someone's fatigued. Fatigue. So what does fatigue do? Fatigue here cannot take charge and takes the 2 penalty strength and doing anything that would normally cause fatigue causes fatigue character to become exhausted after complete rest. You're no longer fatigued. Okay, so there's really nothing we can do about it. So there are a bunch of us though, so we'll be okay.
I can see my destination.
Okay. Yeah, initiative. There are turns in Dungeons & Dragons, hence the initiative thing. Whoa, she's got some people.
The time for words has passed.
Okay, so you're gonna take on the leader.
I'll just have to
You'll
resort
take
to
on
brute
him.
force.
You will do that.
This one to me.
You're there, you
Your life
and hurt
ebbs
you.
low.
Take on the get rid of that channeler.
A fight to be proud of.
This was not supposed to happen.
This body holds no more. Do not falter.
Never stop learning.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger.
Yep.
And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Sounds good.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical of Iroveti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
Ooh.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy and the mug of a spy.
I agree.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
Is it not insane to be faced with death and stop to question whether you may be breaking some law or rule? Our leader acted wisely.
Yes, I did.
There is a difference between initiative taken in
That's
battle
I didn't take
and
any
blatant
weapons.
arrogation.
I just got in. I just
How
walked in
can
there.
someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here?
What trick?
He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Trying to save others is commendable, but Tartuccio's right. You were needed here more.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If Tartuccio allows, I would join his team. Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
Willfulness?
And I like our leader. What wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with his team.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted.
Oh.
But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
Okay.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
Whoa.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post.
Okay.
He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution.
It's fine.
While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
Oh boy.
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Okay. Mary is preparing from the realm of the Mammoth Lands. She's a blunt little coon, doesn't... Okay.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
It's a nice picture. Oh. So yeah, so this is the map. This is how we move. So the border, I think, is right here, so to speak, but we're gonna move along.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Animals.
You've made your choice.
What a waste.
You deserved it.
There are more than... Okay.
Tear them apart!
Go. Oh.
Become as dust. Repent. Okay, so you'll be doing the cooking. Hunting.
Have you ever thought about writing down the teachings of Grotus? If it's all so wise, why not share it with others?
What can be written on paper is not the truth, but only the ashes falling from it. Anyone destined to understand Grotus's wisdom will not learn it from a book.
An excellent hearty meal, that's good. So far, the dwarf did a good job. It looks like we're okay. Moving on, let's move on. Okay. So this is the trading post we're going to.
Focus on the goal.
What's going on here? Yeah.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
So it comes to this.
Actually, you take him, I'll
I'll
take
just
him.
have to resort to
You
brute
go there,
force.
and you up or out.
Last wishes.
Okay.
I'm up for an adventure.
Okay, so we leveled up. Okay. Let's see here. So next, I guess. Oh, yeah, the class. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so let's do Smith legs. Do some lore, some perception, and let's get some trickery. Let's see what's the difference. What does precise shot do? Actually, you don't want the -4, yeah. Complete. And then let's do him too. He's a cleric. Let's keep him as a cleric. Next. Next. Complete.
What
Sure.
troubles you?
She's a bard. Next. Gosh, everything. Let's get her trickery up. Let's get her this and that. Oh, she's got 2 more points. Let's do those things then. Oops. Oh gosh. Let's do weapon focus. What would she be best at? I don't know what she uses, actually. There's that, yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, we can add something. Excuse me. And then we'll level up her. So she's a barbarian. Let's keep her that way. Next. Let's give her athletics, mobility, that, and that. Let's give her all the skills that she's good at. Yeah, let's do that. Lethal stance. Okay.
Knowledge is the key to
What's up, buddy?
victory.
Take that, scoundrels. Oleg shakes his fist, but now he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away. A plague on her. She started to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. I'm guessing that's his wife. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I saw. I just needed to be sure you were all right. She looks at her husband tenderly. Oleg mumbles something, looks away. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our training post has turned out so unwelcoming. That must have been Vulcan. He sells potions. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush. The Stag Lord's gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot, especially recently. Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang. That's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stir them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Salgar won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. As much as you know how many bandits, what do they want? Those bloodsuckers think they own this land. They come, take what they want, and steal the better part of our money every month as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gate so we couldn't try to hide anything from them. No one knows how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6. Sometimes it's a whole gang. I've shown them what for long ago, if not for Svetlana. The Stag Lord and his cronies, of course. The Stag Lord fancies himself a king in these parts. He may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they are paid. So they charge an arm and leg as taxes, and they call their executions punishment for treason, even those who never swore allegiance. They're killed fast if they're lucky. If not... So why don't you go start stuff while we finish our talk? I have no need to be protected from dark talk. I'm not some blind kitten, you know. I've seen what they do to people. Svetlana lowers her head. Most of the gang is just made of simple bandits. But there are a few monsters among their leadership, especially those close to the Stag Lord. Oceans, Dovin from Nikros come to mind. They like to make a show of their tortures and executions, my husband and I. We saw the bodies. That's about bandits for now. I'd like to see your goods. Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright, have a look. Okay, so yeah, we have a bunch of stuff here. Let's get rid of these torches. all items. And these swords, the armor isn't better. The short bow, the spear, all the swords. So let's get rid of that torch. That dagger. Keep the longbow. Short bow. There's two. We don't want the one armor class. We want to keep anything that has a better than one. Okay. Sell it. Feeling that spells trouble later on if you have that in your possession. Let's actually keep it. Go to the inventory here. Okay, so I got 3 armor class. Oh. What's this bow like the one we have? Okay. Suck to her. Okay.
I can't use it.
I need to concentrate.
Here I am.
Keep your wits about you. Never stop learning.
Okay. Oh, spell book. None. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna... I'm going to call it here, guys. So thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I want to address Farthest Frontier. We've been having some problems with coding. Like I said in the description, though, it's been fixed. I'll get back to that, posting the rest of the episode as soon as possible. Anyways, guys, this has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, and I've been Rezler. Until next time, this is Rezler logging off.